While Americans over 60 are popping blood pressure pills and fearing heart attacks, there's a population in Japan where people routinely live to 100 with the circulation of someone half their age. They climb mountains at 90, work in their gardens at 95, and have warm hands and sharp minds well into their second century. I'm about to reveal the exact three-ingredient morning ritual these centenarians use. Something so simple, you probably have everything you need sitting in your kitchen right now. So, what exactly is this remedy? It's a simple drink, made from three powerful ingredients that research suggests support healthy circulation: beet, ginger, and lemon. That's it. No exotic supplements, no expensive equipment, just three ingredients that work together to create something extraordinary. In traditional practices, combinations like this have been used for generations to support vascular health. And in the next 12 minutes, I'll show you exactly how to make it. The science behind why it works. The 5 critical mistakes that sabotage results. And the exact timeline of what to expect. But first, you need to understand why your circulation is failing in the first place. Why? The problem. Here's what's happening inside your body right now. After age 60, your blood vessels start to stiffen. It's called arterial rigidity. Think of it like a garden hose that's been left in the sun too long. It becomes hard, inflexible, difficult for water to flow through. But that's not the worst part. At the same time, something called endothelial dysfunction begins. The endothelium is the thin lining inside your blood vessels, and when it stops working properly, your body can't produce enough nitric oxide. Now, why does that matter? Nitric oxide is the molecule that tells your blood vessels to relax and expand. Without it, your vessels stay narrow, your blood pressure rises, and oxygen struggles to reach your fingers, toes, brain, and heart. Research published in the Journal of the American Heart Association shows that aging is independently associated with impaired nitric oxide signaling. In a prospective cohort study of over 200 subjects with a mean age of 63, researchers found significant deterioration in nitric oxide function over just 4 years. Studies on aging and nitric oxide consistently show that constitutive production of nitric oxide is reduced with aging, contributing to many diseases that affect older populations. This is why you feel cold extremities, even in warm rooms, exhausting fatigue, no matter how much you sleep, brain fog and memory issues, slow wound healing, and that terrifying chest tightness during simple activities. But here's where it gets interesting. Why the solution? Researchers studying longevity hotspots discovered something remarkable. In Okinawa, Japan, one of the 5 blue zones identified by National Geographic, people in their 80s and 90s showed remarkably low rates of cardiovascular disease. Studies published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that in 1995, Okinawan life expectancy exceeded the Japanese average, with men at 77.22 years and women at 85.08 years. What contributed to their health? Dietary patterns rich in plant-based foods, including vegetables with high nitrate content. When scientists analyzed these foods, they found something extraordinary. First, beets. Beets are loaded with dietary nitrates. When you consume them, your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide through a process called the nitrate-nitrite-nitric oxide pathway. A systematic review in the Journal of Nutrition, 2013, analyzing beetroot juice supplementation found that inorganic nitrate significantly reduces blood pressure in adults. Multiple studies have demonstrated that beetroot juice consumption increases plasma nitrite levels, a biomarker for nitric oxide availability. Research from 2018 published in PLOS1 showed that acute ingestion of beetroot juice, 70 milliliters containing 6.5 millimoles nitrate, significantly increased exhaled nitric oxide in healthy individuals within 45 to 90 minutes. A 2019 study in Nutrients found that acute supplementation with nitrate-rich beetroot juice, 150 milliliters, 10.5 millimoles nitrate, caused greater increases in plasma nitrite and greater reductions in blood pressure in older adults, 50 to 70 years, compared to younger adults, 18 to 30 years. But here's what makes beets even more powerful. They contain beta-alanes, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation in your blood vessels, making them more flexible and responsive. Second, ginger. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogols. Research published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine, 2018, demonstrated that ginger extract increases peripheral skin temperature by expanding blood vessel width and increasing blood flow. A comprehensive review in PMC journals on ginger's cardiovascular effects shows it acts as a natural vasodilator, helps prevent platelet aggregation, and has anti-inflammatory properties, all supporting improved circulation. Study findings published in Scientific Reports, 2023, showed that ginger extract significantly improved optic nerve head blood flow in both normal and ischemic conditions in research models. And here's the bonus. Ginger is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It reduces the inflammation that damages your blood vessel lining in the first place. Third, lemon. Now, you might think lemon is just for flavor. Not quite. Lemon contains vitamin C and bioflavonoids that support blood vessel health and protect against oxidative stress. But here's the secret combination. When you combine beet nitrates, plus ginger's circulation-supporting compounds, plus lemon's antioxidant protection, they work synergistically. The vitamin C in lemon can help protect nitric oxide from oxidative degradation, potentially extending its bioavailability. The ginger compounds may amplify blood flow effects. Research suggests this combination could provide complementary cardiovascular benefits through multiple pathways. A 2025 study from the University of Exeter, published in Free Radical Biology and Medicine, found that drinking concentrated beetroot juice twice daily for 2 weeks reshaped the oral microbiome in older adults, lowering blood pressure and improving vascular health. Now, I know you're thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually make it? Let me show you. How? Instructions. Here's the exact recipe based on research protocols. Ingredients: 1 medium raw beet, about 100 to 120 grams, 1-inch piece of fresh ginger root, juice of 1 large lemon, 200 milliliters filtered water, optional for easier blending. Equipment: high-speed blender, fine mesh strainer, optional, glass jar with lid. Step by step. Step 1. Wash your beet thoroughly. You can peel it, but the skin contains extra betalanes, so leaving it on, well scrubbed, provides maximum nutrients. Step 2. Chop the beet into 1-inch chunks. This helps your blender process it smoothly. Step 3. Peel your ginger and chop it roughly. Fresh ginger contains the active gingerols and shogols. Powdered versions may have reduced bioactivity. Step 4. Add everything to your blender. Beet chunks, ginger, lemon juice, and water if you want a thinner consistency. Step 5. Blend on high for 60 to 90 seconds until completely smooth. You want 0 chunks remaining. Step 6. You can strain it through a fine mesh strainer for a smoother drink, or drink it unstrained to get all the fiber. Research suggests the fiber may help stabilize the release of beneficial compounds. I personally drink it unstrained. Yes, it's a bit pulpy. Yes, it's earthy tasting. But that's where the maximum benefit is. Step 7. The most important step. Drink this on an empty stomach. First thing in the morning. While research shows that plasma nitrite levels peak 2 to 3 hours after beetroot juice consumption. Taking it on an empty stomach may optimize absorption. Drink it all at once. Don't sip it over an hour. Then wait 30 minutes before eating anything. This gives your body time to absorb the nutrients without interference. Timing. Make it fresh each morning. Beetroot juice oxidizes quickly, potentially losing potency within hours. Some people make a 2 to 3 day batch and store it in a dark glass jar in the fridge. But fresh daily preparation may provide optimal results. Taste tip. I'll be honest, it tastes like liquid earth the first time. But by day 3, you actually start to adapt to it. Your body may begin to recognize it as beneficial. If you absolutely can't stand the taste, add a small apple or a few berries, but avoid added sugar or honey. That can spike blood sugar and may counteract the circulation benefits. Now, here's where most people sabotage their results. Based on published research and documented patterns, here's a realistic timeline. Within 30 minutes to 2 hours, research shows plasma nitrite levels begin rising, peaking around 2 to 3 hours post-ingestion. Some people may feel subtle warmth in extremities as blood vessels dilate. Days 1 to 3, internal processes are beginning. You might not feel dramatic changes yet. Some report slightly better sleep quality and energy. Week 1, days 4 to 7. This is when many people notice warmer hands and feet, improved energy levels, less afternoon fatigue, sharper mental clarity. Weeks 2 to 4. Cardiovascular adaptations become more apparent. The 2025 University of Exeter study found that after 2 weeks of daily beetroot juice, older adults showed significant blood pressure reductions and improved vascular function. People commonly report blood pressure improvements, reduced leg discomfort, better exercise tolerance, improved recovery, healthier-looking skin, enhanced cognitive function. Months 2 to 3. Long-term cardiovascular benefits may emerge. Consistent daily intake supports ongoing nitric oxide production, potentially maintaining improved vascular function. Some continue daily. Others switch to 5 days per week for maintenance. Listen to your body and consult your healthcare provider. But there's one more thing that can enhance these results. Bonus tip number 1. Add movement. 20 minutes after drinking, do light movement. A gentle walk, stretching, even standing and moving your arms. Why? Research shows physical activity triggers muscles to produce additional nitric oxide, creating synergistic effects. Bonus tip number 2. Sunlight exposure. Get 10 to 15 minutes of morning sunlight after drinking. Studies suggest UV light on skin can activate stored nitric oxide in blood vessels. Bonus tip number 3. Optimal timing. Research protocols typically used early morning dosing, 5 to 7 a.m., on empty stomachs for best nitrite elevation. Bonus tip number 4. Pair with these foods. Throughout the day, eat foods high in antioxidants to support nitric oxide stability. Dark leafy greens, berries, dark chocolate, 85% plus cacao, green tea. Avoid these within 2 hours of your drink. Antacids, neutralize stomach acid needed for conversion. Antibacterial mouthwash, kills beneficial oral bacteria that convert nitrate to nitrite. Now, before we finish, important safety information. Please pay attention to the warning on the screen. So here's what I want you to do right now. Step 1. Try this for 7 to 14 days. Research shows meaningful effects typically emerge within 1 to 2 weeks of consistent daily intake. Make the drink every morning. Follow the instructions exactly, and track how you feel. Step 2. Come back to this video and comment your results. I read every comment. Tell me, what changes did you notice? How quickly did you feel results? What surprised you most? Your comment might help someone else who's considering trying this. Step 3. If this approach supported your circulation, explore additional evidence-based cardiovascular health strategies. Research continues to emerge on natural compounds that support vascular function. Step 4. If this video helped you, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to share this with more people who need science-backed health information. And subscribe for weekly health content based on published research. Your circulation doesn't have to decline just because you're over 60. Research from Blue Zones and longevity studies shows that lifestyle and nutrition matter tremendously. You have the power to support your vascular health. It starts tomorrow morning with 3 simple ingredients and 5 minutes of your time. Your heart deserves evidence-based care. I'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.